Hello Voltron fans and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to build this yellow Voltron lion. But first we got to go over some information real quick. About 98% of my viewers are not subscribed, so if you like this video and if you end up building this in your own world, hey, do me a favor, press that subscribe button. The goal is 200 subscribers. Help me reach that goal. The more I get, the more content I create. So this lion is modeled after the original Voltron, not the Netflix version. Just wanted to clear that up for some of you that mixed it up. Let's go over some sizes. So from left to right is 49 blocks. That's that shoulder to that shoulder. And if you want to round things up, yeah, just do 50. And up to down, that would be the very bottom of his feet all the way to the top of that red design over there. That is 48 blocks. And from his nose, right here, all the way back to his butt is 84 blocks. That leaves his tail 50 blocks long. Now, if you're building this guy in a cave, you can totally chop that 50 tail in half. But either way, you're looking at 134 blocks long. Now, I definitely recommend rounding those numbers up. Say do 50 left to right, 50 up and down, and just do 140 front to back. Now, if you are building in that cave, I definitely recommend giving yourself an extra 20 blocks, because you don't want the top of the cave like right here and have absolutely no room above this lion. I got a few things done ahead of time. Now, I am not going to show you how to do this yellow spot, and I don't recommend doing it either. I'm just simply doing this so you can see how much space this is actually going to take up. Now, obviously, I'm just building in a flat open area, but if you're limited, say you're doing it in survival mode, you got a pretty big spot to cover. So we are going to be using a lot of concrete. We got yellow, gray, light gray, red. I'm going to use stone and stone stairs. We are also using black and white concrete. You always need glowstones. Let's see here, what else? We are going to need some quartz stairs. We don't really need the beacon, but it's part of the cockpit, so, a lectern, a lever. I'm going to try something fancy with this armor stand and the yellow armor, but we'll get into that when we get there. You're going to need light blue stained glass and a stone slab. And this is just extra stuff that I have. Now, first things first, wherever you are building, find the middle. And I believe it's either the 49 or I rounded it up to the 50. Either way, get yourself the middle. And from here, you are going to count back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Count yourself 14 blocks back and use your glowstones, because we'll be getting rid of these pretty soon. And from this spot, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So do that, and do the same thing over here. And if you can guess, it's the same amount. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So do that first, and then you can either start on this side or that side. Let's just go over here, just for funsies. Now, you don't have to do this next step, but I do recommend doing it. So grab your gray concrete, chop off that first grass block. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And we are going backwards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that is 9 by 15. And then go ahead and come back here, grab that glowstone again. Basically, we're going to mark these 4 areas before we start building, because this is the feet. This is where his legs and toes and claws are going to be. So from this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now you don't have to do this line right here. I just do that from time to time to make sure I counted correctly and it's all even. But basically, get back here to 15, and you're going to do 9 by 15, same as the front one. And you're going to make sure you do the same thing for these two. 9 by 15, 15 extra blocks back, and another 9 by 15. So this is what you should have. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, now grab your stone and go right here. Go right on that line. And come into the front. Grab your stone stairs. Put it there. Skip 1. Put those stairs. Skip stair. Skip stair. Put 1 on the corner there. Put a block here. No, not a block there. Behind. Alright, so it's like this. Stairs, empty spot. Block, 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 block. Empty spot, stairs. Stair, block, empty, stair, empty, blah, blah, blah. Now, stone stairs. Basically, they're just going to go right above the current stairs you just put down. Okay, like that. And now, grab your stone. See, we are going to want to go 1 more behind this, 1 there, there. Alright, now did I do that right? I did, yes. So that's how it should look. You got 1, 2, 3 in the middle, and you're basically going back 1. And these are the lion's claws. Yeah, probably not the best, but you know, I think it's pretty good. It's doable. Whoops, you didn't see that. Okay, now we are switching to the gray concrete. Now we need to count these blocks. That is 1. That is a 2. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And at this part, you can go this back by 1. So it's kind of like this. And come down over here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bloop. And go ahead and bring this part over. And for right now, just bring the spot back a little bit more than we needed, but I'll tell you why when we get there. So basically, we're going to do the same thing here. So that's 1, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this part here is going to go back by 2. So it's even with this spot. And do the same thing over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you can even bring this one over too, because it doesn't hurt. You never know if you accidentally counted wrong. Boom! Alright. Oh, and before we go any further, make sure this is up by 1. Same with this part here. And this right now is another reason why we made these designs ahead of time, because we already counted. So all we gotta do is fill that in. Okay, come on back up here. So this is the 12th block. Start in here. So that's 2 empty spaces. Here's a 1. There's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And do the same thing for these other 3 corners, up by 12. And we leave these 2 spots empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if we did this right, it should be even. Woohoo! Nice. Alright, I'll show you this leg in its entirety, and the other 3 I'll just simply do when the camera's paused. Alright, just bring this on up by 12. Oops. And at this point, you don't even have to count. Just bring this one corner over. Bring that over. Whoops. Boom. And come back down here. And another 12. Yeah. Well, I noticed my first mistake. Ha! But on the plus side, we do not have to delete any of that, because we're going to be filling that in a few minutes anyway. Does Prime make mistakes? You better believe I do, but I will admit to it. Mwahahahaha. Okay, simple fix. Alright, back to work. Bring this on up by 12. And boom. Nice. Now here's what we're going to do. Keep on using your gray concrete. The front part here we are going to fill in. Just like that. Connect this line on over to that side. You can fill in these other parts too if you want. It really makes no difference. Yeah, you know what? Let's just fill it in. Let's just do this. Do. Toot. Getting a little laggy. Kind of weird. Okay, so at this point you can just go click, click. Yeah, this way's a little easier. Oh. Meant to do that. Boom, 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 do. Alright, so that's how the first part should look. And we're going to do the rest for this spot and the back part. And these sides, we're going to do something different with that. So, okay, now for this bottom part. Same thing. So just keep on doing that till you get to the top. Okay, so this is where you should be. Just like that. Oh, in case you're wondering, ignore these other lions. They're failed experiments. Okay, let us grab the light. Actually, before we do that, we gotta make one minor change. That block. Yep, just the one. Because we want our stone blocks to go behind and under a stone stair. We don't need any more than that. But, you know, that's not that big a deal if you leave it stone. So just that. Okay. Now this part here, it is completely optional if you want to fill it in with gray. Or if you want to use your light gray and just chop out the grass. Because it's not like the lion's going anywhere. Okay. So yeah, it looks pretty good with all this light gray. And don't use the gray for this part here, because it's just too much of one color. Alright, so right here is a wall. Bring that up by 2. Just like that. And now come in here with your light gray, and you're going to build a inside wall, just like this. Oop. And let me show you. So we got the outside wall, which is gray, and the inside wall, which is light gray. And it's going to go all the way to the top. Whoop. So fill that in so it looks like this. So we got all this gray on the outside and the light gray on the inside. And that's just a simple 1-block wall. Now before we go any further, now this part here is 2 gray blocks high. Now we want to go up by 8. So just grab this for right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And grab that gray. Boom. And go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, so from there to there is 8 empty spots. And that's a 2. And we basically want to do the same thing here, but I'm pretty sure that right there is going to be the 8. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, had to go back and double check. And yes, this is correct. So that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right here, we're going to want our gray. And go ahead and make this one the 2. And the only part, now this top layer right here, that is going to merge into the yellow part of the shoulder. So just leave it like that for now. We'll come back to it. And go ahead and get rid of that. So to recap, 2 grays, 8 light grays. 2 grays, 8 light grays, 2 grays. And don't worry about this part here. We will come back to it once we start building the shoulder. Now fill in this wall with light gray, same thing as before. But this time, if you have not placed any glowstones, definitely get some going, because it's going to get dark in here very, very fast. Which I'm sure you will find out in the next few minutes as you build this wall. So it really doesn't matter where you put the glowstone. I mean, it's really your choice. There. Alright, now you should have that gray wall done. And now we got to do this part here again. So this bottom part is a 2-block gray. And we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Before we do this, 2. Oop. And same thing with here. 2, 4, 6, 8. And to be honest, this part here we might be deleting, but we will get into that later. Okay, let's look at this leg first. It is not the best leg design, but overall it's pretty decent. I mean, those are your claws. I'm just looking at the leg alone, looks pretty sweet, right? Now, I don't have any other leg designs. If anyone does, hey, send me a link and I'll check it out. In another video much later down the road, I might make a new leg design. As you can see, I've tried a few different ones over there. But if I do make a new leg design, I will make sure that the top part is right here. Same height, same size, you name it. So it would be this part here is the top, and everything under it would be different. So if and when I do make a different leg design, it will not affect the lion itself. It'll just be the leg and nothing else. That being said, we have 3 more legs to build. And obviously I'm not going to record that part, so I'll see you when all 4 legs are done. Well, that was fun. Alright, so here we are. 4 legs. And I will say, don't burn yourself out. If you want to build these legs and finish the rest of the lion like another day, definitely do that. Don't do too much at once. Anyway, I either said this 2 minutes ago or I didn't. If I do make a new design for these legs, do not wait for me to do that, because this is like much later down the road. So just stick with this design. Oh, and fun fact, how tall did I say this guy was going to be? 50 blocks, right? Now, if you've already built my Voltron from my tutorial, 50 blocks is about right here. So that's going to be a pretty big lion. And just really quickly, I'm thinking of building that big lion in part of a Mega Voltron. But that's another day. Anyway, let's get back to the build. Okay, grab your yellow. Come on up to any leg you want to do. On this corner here, just do those 3 blocks. Come over here, do those 3 blocks. Oh, by the way, we are merging this leg into a shoulder piece. So, from these 3 blocks, we need to destroy those 2 and place 2 yellows. And down here, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Destroy these 2 and yellows. And this gray part, we can get rid of this. And that part too. That was the only part that we overlapped. But that's A-OK. So basically, we're going to do a 7 to L shape. So from here, whoop, press the right button. We are going up by 2. And now 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now inwards. We're basically making a circle. Ish. There's a 2. An L. Well, you know. You know what I'm saying. Another 2. And the 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now 2. Oop. An L. 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we still need that too. And boom. That is what it should look like. Let's see. We got 7, 2, L, 2, 7, and all the way around. And can you guess how far in this is going to go? Boom, right there. So we're going to bring all of that over to this spot. Just like that. And it should look like that. Alright, and when you get down to this part here, go ahead and make these yellow. And this part, actually, boop boop be doo. Haha. Alright. Oop. And a new glowstone there, just because, hey, glowstone. Now this is what you should have. Alright, these tiny little gap things, go ahead and fill them in with regular gray. Alright. And now next, we are going to want to be on the outside, right here. Okay, grab your yellow, and go ahead and leave this part open. So we are going to want to go 1, 2. Bring this whole thing up by 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Uno, dos. and put one. Nope, never mind. Yeah, right here. The idea is to go two extra. Okay. Yep, one right there. So technically we got 1, 2, and 3. All of these are up by 3, and when you get sideways, they are sideways by 3. Yep. And now grab your gray and do this. Click, click. Alright, so now we got this. So technically, this part here is still the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's an L and another 7. L7, L7. Hang on a second. Okay, I made my second mistake. Prime, you're killing me. But don't worry, this is a simple fix. So come on the inside here, and just bring this in by 1. Do 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 do. I made a goof. Whoopsie. But simple. Simple fix. Piece of cake. Okay. And now there we go. See? Simple fix. And this gray part also needs to go just by 1. But that's okay, because we already have one there. Ha 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 ha. Perfect! Much better, much better. So this gray is lined up with the yellow, and it just simply goes in by 1. And if you even want to go further, bring this gray out here, like we would have done in the first place, if I didn't make this mistake. Whoopsie! Now, boys and girls, this is why you watch the first 5 to 10 minutes of a tutorial before you build anything, because there's bound to be a new whoopsie. Okie dokie. Anyway, come on back with the light gray and put it right here. We're going to fill this entire wall in. At least, oh boy, I hope it's right. We'll find out in a minute. Whee! Bang, bang. Arcade, arcade. Go to this side. Whee! Yes, that looks accurate. Let's see here. That's the middle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So we want 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down. Boom. Okay, that spot right there is the exact middle. We're going to turn that into a 9 block and put 1 square on each corner. Just like that. And if yours doesn't look like this, you might want to rewind and double check. So you should have that leg and this first shoulder piece, just like so. This part here is going to remain hollow. You will be putting some glowstone in here pretty soon. Might as well toss it in now if you want. Corners and middles, that's pretty much the best locations for glowstones. Okay. Now, do this exact same thing on the other 3 legs. And hope you don't make that mistake like I did. Okay. This should be where you're at. We got 4 legs and we got 4 shoulders. So, come on over to this shoulder here. Or, any shoulder you want, really. And come into this side. We are going up by 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And over here, same thing, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this corner makes 6. So we are connecting these corners. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I mean, as long as it's all lined up, you really don't need to count it. But, 6 and 6. Doop. Let's see here. Just like that. And same thing for this. Alright, just like that. So it's basically a big old square behind that shoulder. Excuse me. Alright, so these empty spots, before we go any further, let's just fill them in, like this. And you don't need to fill in this part here, but I like to keep things symmetrical. Okay. So now we need to go up to this top corner, and we need this to be a 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Then it goes up 1. That's a 2. And then another 3. And one more 3. So we have 3, 2, 3, 3. And now for a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now do the same thing again. So in this case, we're doing 3, 3, 2, 3. 3, 3. Oop. Press the right button, Prime. So 3, 3, 2. Boom, boom. 3. Which, if you counted correctly, will be even with this other shoulder. Perfect. I like it when it gets like that. Now that we're over here, let's go ahead and connect this shoulder too. Boop. Okay, and that's where we are so far. Let's go right down to this corner, and we're going to do that same design that's up there down here. So counting that corner, that's 1, 2, 3, right? Yep, 1, 2, 3. This one's going to be a 2, and then 2 more 3s. All right, 3, 3, 2, 3. And I was just about to remind you, make sure you're going in the right direction. It needs to be curving down, not up. Oh my gosh. Prime, you made another mistake. Oy, 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 oy. But I'm pretty good at catching these mistakes. Huh? Okay, so down. We're curving down. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. And now for the 9er. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I can curve up. Yuck, 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 yuck. So 3, 3, 2, 3. 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, and 3 counting that corner. Love it. Oh, let's make sure we fill in this gap before we get too ahead of ourselves. Do, 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 do. Okie dokie. Now for this part next, we are going to bring all of this all the way back to right here. Now you don't have to do all of this right this second, but I will just show you what we're doing. Get over there. Boom, boom. Okay, so basically that part goes here. That is going to take you a couple minutes. So turn this into this. And do the exact same thing for this part here. Alright, now that you have this part here done, and that part here done, come on over to the front, the top. There's this part here, and go down to this one, the number 2 spot. Here, I'll put that there just for reference. We are going to go down 6 total, counting this one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And same thing for this spot. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now go ahead and grab your gray. Dirt. Connect those. But first learn how to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bloop. Meant to do that. Okay, I can go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that one. And we're going to do the same thing, but for the bottom. Do. Alright, so there's that flat part. And right here in the middle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go ahead and bring these all the way up there. Okay. Now we are going to take this wall right here, and that tiny wall there, and that big wall there, and this part down here, and we are going to fill it all in with yellow. All the way. So we turn that. Ba-boom! There you go. One good sized wall. Now before we go any further, let's place some glowstones. Because, you know, it's going to get pretty dark pretty fast. Do. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and extend this part here. Let's increase this by 4 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And can you guess we're going to go all the way around following this gray. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blah, 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 blah. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, here's what we got. And basically that's the neck of the lion. Now I went with just a basic square design for that, which I'll get into in a few minutes. Now come on back to this spot here. Now we want 4 is the lucky number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So counting that one, let's just increase this by 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So technically that's 1, 2, 3 that we just increased. Counting this one, that makes 4. And I'll go from this corner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. Blarb. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. And when you get here, just go this way. 1, 2, 3. Click. Do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Almost there. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Now, grab your gray concrete. And for now, just outline the inside of this. Okay, and now it looks like this. Oh, and just really quickly, this is going to be the lion's stomach, or at least the start of it. Right where we're standing is his actual stomach. Now, the reason I went with a square neck, I tried doing that same design over here, but the head was just not the right size and shape. I would have had to increase the size of the head even more than I already did. So, it's fine just the way it is. Gotta have my glowstone. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got so far. Very nice. Oh, and I'm doing the head last. That is going to be... Well, I don't want to say it's the hardest part, but compared to the rest of the build, yeah, it's the hardest. Alright, so let's get this stomach area set. So we need to extend this by 12 total. So let's just come on down here. So we got, not counting this one, that's just the part of the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm sure by now you can guess what we're about to do. Extend all of this gray area out right up to here. Fun, fun. Okay, so now all of this has been extended. Fun, fun. Now for the next part, we're going to do this back area. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? We are going to do it identically to exactly what we did here, except for the grape stuff, because we won't need that no more. So all this yellow that we did, we get to do on the back legs. And here, I'll get you started before you rewind and rewatch. Okay, gotta connect these. Go ahead and fill in these blanks. Bring this on down. Boom. And don't worry about this part here. I mean, I'm sure you can guess that we're doing this right here, but I'll show you that once I get this part here full of yellow stuff. And I'll see you in a flash. Wow! Okay, so here's where we're at. Now, I haven't connected this part yet. And haven't done this back part yet either. But I'm pretty sure this part here, you already know. So remember, 4 was the magic number. So that's 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Boom! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But assuming that you've already counted this and done it correctly, you don't really need to count any more blocks at this point. That's just simply fill it in. Do 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 do. All right, so do this part here, and I'll be right back. Okay, all filled in, and you know, gotta have that glowstone. Now the very back end here, the lion's butt. Now I will admit that it does need a different design, but instead of doing the wall right there, we are going to go inwards by 1. And we're going to do this entire wall all in by 1, just like that. Like so. And another thing you want to do is get the middle here and just plop in a glowstone right there. That's the exact middle. So again, I will say that it could use a better design for this location, but this is kind of all I got for right now. And if you can guess, the tail is going to go right here. Okay, so for this tail, we are going to want our gray concrete, stone stairs, quartz stairs, yellow, and a red. We'll go right here on the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Derp, that's a 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to go up just a 1. Go ahead and chop you out. So that's a 3. And we got to do this 4 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these 3s curving upwards. And now we are going to curve downwards. 1, 2, 3. So now it looks like this. 4, 3, and now up by 2. And all of these are 3, of course. 1 and 2. And then let's go back down by 2. And now up by 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold up a second. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, 2, and 3. And then 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. And lastly, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So this last one, number 5, is 5 blocks. Not 5 diagonal, just 5 straight up blocks. Now we are going to want to do, give it a plus. So we're gonna, let's do this one step at a time. First, add 1 layer to this bottom part. Leave this last one blank for a second. And now add another layer to this top part. Okay. And now for the sides. And leaving that part for now. We'll come back to it and get this side too. Alright, and now stone stairs. Let's do the bottom first. Pretty simple. And same for the other side. Dirt! And when you're doing these stairs, make sure you get the right angle. Otherwise, they'll get upside down. Dirt! Wrong one. Dirt! Alright, halfway there. And now for the top. Click. Alright, and now let's get the last part right here. So at this point we need the yellow. We're doing exactly what we did here, only different color. Alright, and this one right there, make it one block of red. Now grab your quartz stairs. Now this is obviously the tail laser. Now don't quote me on the color. It's possible I might have the wrong color combo, but whatever. It's all fine in the grand scheme of things. So from this spot here to this spot here is about 50 blocks long. And as I said in the beginning of the video, if you are building this in a cave, you could definitely shorten this tail probably in half. So instead of that being there, it could be like right here. Choice is yours. But that's for cave builds. I think it looks pretty fine. Here, let me back up just a little bit. Yeah, it's doable. Alright, let's get some fancy designs going on before we get to the head and the final piece. Let's begin with the very front. Saying, grab your red from this spot. we're basically adding an extra layer. But once you get to this middle part, grab your light gray. Just these middle three. So there's 3 red there, 3 gray, and 3 red there. And keep on going. All the way to right there. Dirt. Alright, and fill this part in with red, that with gray, and this with red. Okay, so for this front area, all of that red is above the yellow. Now grab that light gray concrete and chop off a block and make it light gray. Like so. And same for this part here. Alright, and that is the front. And now for the back. We are going to want red. And this time we are going to want to chop this off and make that red. And pretty much make this whole three blocks that way all red. Just like this. Do 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 do. Okay. And we are going to do 1, 2, and 3. Light gray, 1, 2, 3. Red, 1, 2, 3. And another red, 1, 2, 3. Alright, bring these lines forward. Okay, just like so. And just to recap, the front part, red is above. The back part, the red is part of it. It's not above, because we replaced the yellow. And one more thing. Come on back here with your red. So from this part here, we want 2 empty spaces. 1, 2. So put that on the third. And here we want 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, empty. And do this. Just a row of 2. Go there. Make sure you leave that 1 there. And go up 1 more time. And do the same thing for here. Alright, and there you have it. Tail is done, the body, the wonderful designs. The only thing left is the head and cockpit. And, oh wow, we've already broken an hour? Yeesh. You know, I was hoping to get this tutorial done in under an hour. That did not happen. Okay. Well, at least at this point I can definitely say all that's left is the head. So, let's grab the yellow and get to it. Alright, got your yellow. Pick a corner. So we want 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same for here. 2, 3, and 4. We can connect these two. All right. And just to make things simple, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Connect it. Okay. Do this corner too. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4. One more corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect these corners. Forget how to fly. Okay. Now, the only reason I left these parts empty is I'm going to fill this in very, very, very last. This first part I know is correct, but there's always that chance we're going to be off by one block, and I'd rather not delete and rebuild. So, let's just do the outline and fill in the walls last. But I'm positive this part here is the 4 and 4s. Now, 4 forwards. Count on this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this one can just come on over. All the way over. Wompadoo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this can come up. Yep. 2, 3. Doop-a-doo. Just like that. Okay. I mean, yes, we can definitely fill in these walls because, hey, I know this part's accurate. But I'm doing this last. Like, the video's at an hour 13, and for you guys building this, I don't know where you're at, but I'm approaching 6 hours just on this one lion. So anyway, let's finish this head. From this bottom corner, see, this one's already 4. We want 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from here, we can bring this over also. And this part here, 2, 3, and 4, for a 3. So this one corner, 1, 2, 3, 4 high, 1, 2, 3 wide. And this part's 2, of course. See, that was 1, 2, 3. Bang, like that. Okay, still in this corner, this part here can be even with that part there. Same with this side. Now I'm going to stick with this corner. Now grab your gray, and we want to go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this way, they're 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 4, 3, 5. Okay, this last part's a 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's recap. This is a 4. That's a 3. And this is a 6. Why don't we come over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And go ahead and connect these. Now this outer part can just go up by 2. Dirt. Like so. Now grab your white. From this corner, we're going to want 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to go down 2, and now a 3. So that's a 4, that's a 2, and that's a 3. Do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. And again, this outer part can be lined up with this one. And this part here can be brought up. Perfect. Alright, now this part here. Do that once, and then twice. Once, twice. And again, I'm leaving a lot of this stuff empty because we're going to come back to this last. I just want to make sure I got all the parts in the right place. Okay, so from here, we are going to want 3 empty spaces. So just grab a whatever, 1, 2, 3, go back to the white, and do it a second time. And from here, we want the one above it. Three empties. And now here, we just want to bring this part here lined up with this white here. Perfect. And go ahead and bring this over so it lines up with this one. Lovely. And bring this up to a second row. So it looks like that. And now go back to your yellow. And for now, just stay on top of this white. And yes, we're going to make this too high. Now find the exact middle. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which makes this one the middle. So grab the black concrete, take this middle spot, give yourself a 3, double it, and well, this is his nose, by the way, and we are going back 16 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And go ahead and fill this in. And same with this part here. Okay. Now just leave 3 right there, because that's going to be going up. And you know what? Let's just do it right now. So that's this right here is block 16. Man, this is too high. And now we want 4 backwards. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now this part, we want to go up 1 more. Give that second row. And assuming I did this right, this should line up evenly. Yay, with the back. Now, I will fill in this part a little bit better when we get back there, but one thing at a time. Now grab the yellow, and just go ahead and fill in this part here. Just right there for right now. Oop, looks like he's got a booger. Now let's come on over here and get his cheek. So grab the white concrete, come on over to this corner. Basically, we want it 3 that way and 6 this way. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's lined up with that corner and that corner. And I'll go ahead and do this part here. And this is going to go all the way up to this white line. Okay, that looks pretty good. Same thing for this side. Perfect. Now grab the yellow, bring that up by 2. Okay, good, good, good. And that spot here is like so. Perfect. Very nice, very nice. It's looking good. To my knowledge, I haven't made a mistake. I'm being extra careful on this one. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. Definitely took a while to get this together. Okay. Good, good. Looking good. Okay, come on over to this spot here. And we are going to want to do this. 3, 2, 3, and 4. A 3x4. Like that. And it also lines up like that underneath it. Whoop. Pressing the wrong button. And it just goes right up to here. Perfect. Do the same for this side. Awesome. Now we are ready to do the eyes. Light blue stained glass. Come over here to this part here. We want 2 high. And just bring them on over like this. And I tell you what, let's go one step further and do 2 yellows underneath these. And same with this side. Hold up. Yeah, that's right on the corner. Perfect, just like that. And grab your yellow. And of course, this is a 2. Ooh, and I like how it lines up perfectly with the nose. That means we did it correctly. Very nice, very nice. Alright, come on over to this corner, because we got, like, it's not a cheek, but, you know, close enough. Alright, so grab your yellow, and we want 6 spots, which this already is 6, because we haven't filled it in yet. So that works out good. And make that come out 2 total. So it's like that. Overhang by 2, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Leaving the 4 blocks behind it. Now this is going to come up to here, but 1, 2. 2. Oop. Can't forget this part. Durr. So 1, 2, and 3. just like that. Okay, and let's grab the other side real quick. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Make it a double. One, two. 1, 2, 3. Okay, looking good. We are almost there. Alright, so let's come up here to this spot. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. See, there's a 3. That's a 2. And that needs to be a 3. And this part here, that's a 2, a 3, a 4. Yes. Okay, so this black part is 3. This yellow part is 3. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn. 1, 2, 3. And we know this part's already 4. Perfect. And get this part here. 2, 3. Derp. Yes. Whoop. And another thing, it also lines up with the back, which is very, very good. That was definitely one thing I was aiming for. Okay. Good, good. All right, and go back to your black. This part here needs to go back just a little bit further. All the way to the very, very back right here, so it's lined up with the neck. And we are almost there. We got this little corner spot to do. Alright, so let's see. This corner here needed to be like so. And from this spot, okay, that comes up and it's even with his eyebrows. We'll just say it's his eyebrows. And come over here, bring this over, and bring this over. So it looks like that. Yep, that part needed to be bang, bang. Nice. I like it, I like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill in some gaps. See a wall, fill it in. Okay, fill in this part. Do. Let's see here. What else can we fill in? I would do this part off camera, but just in case someone's following the head exactly the way I'm doing it, I'd rather show this part just in case. Okay. Filling in. Okay, yellow, 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 yellow. Oh, we're almost done, we're almost done. Gotta fill in his face. Assume the inside's reasonable. Then we can make the cockpit. And then, hey, I think we're finally done. Oh god, I don't want to look at the timer. I think we already hit an hour and a half. Yeesh. Don't hate me for such a long tutorial. I did not want it to be this long. But it is what it is. And hey, I still got 4 more lions to do. So on the plus side, I bet my next lion will be a little bit quicker. Because it's relatively going to be the same. At least the skeletal frame of this lion will be the same. Really won't know for sure until I actually start building it. Okay, filling in some blocks. La 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 la. Okay, whoop, forgot his face. Doing the yellow part first. Doop, doop, boop, boop, boop. Okay, yellow, yellow, yellow. Let's grab this white. He totally needs some white. And of course, this part here we're leaving empty. And this part here, make sure these teeth are too high. 2 blocks high, that is. Filling in, filling in. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Lovely, lovely. Ooh, gotta get his cheek. Press the right button. Awesome. Alright, now this part here, you can either leave just the way it is, or you can just fill this in so it's all nice and even. I mean, if you truly were going to build stuff in this guy, you've got more than enough room. So, this shouldn't even make a difference. What else? What else? What else? Let's get this gray part here. Alright, tell you what, let me fill in this one gray wall and just these yellow walls. I'll do that off camera because That part should be pretty simple for you guys. Just going to point out real quick now, since there's a lot of open spaces because we're just barely filling stuff in, it is completely up to you if you want to fill all of this stuff in or leave it blank. Me, I'll probably fill it in. Like, sure, there's more room like that, but I will just fill this whole thing in and make it look better. But your choice. Okay, so just a quick check of the head, make sure everything's all hunky-dory. To my knowledge, wait, didn't I just say this? I don't think I made any mistakes on the head. It all looks perfect. Now on the inside, I went ahead and decided to hollow out as much as I can. So it looks just like this. Alright, so let's make the very last thing for this build. Then we can finally be done. Oh my god. So, grab your yellow. Come over to this corner. We want 1, 2, 3, and 4. We want this fourth one. So basically, we are going to build an entire floor right here. And this should be lined up to 2 blocks underneath the eyeballs. Which it is. Yay! Alright, so let's go ahead and fill this part in. And we're just going to take this floor all the way to that wall. Okay, so we got our floor down. And put glowstone in wherever you feel you need it. Now, for the fun stuff. Alright, first things first, grab your yellow. Let's leave ourselves 2 empty spaces. Basically, that can be the doorway, and we can adjust that later as need to. Let's see here. Now watch the next few minutes of this before you do anything. Or actually, how about I just pause it? Okay, I think I got it. So we got our 2x3 door open, and I go ahead and did the same thing for this side. And from here, go ahead and just do this. So we got 2 there, 2 there, and go 1, 2, 1, 2. Go ahead and make it a second one. And from this spot, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3, 3, 1, 3. Right? Hang on. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 2, and a 1. Three, 2, 1, 3. Ha! Oh, and that part there has got to be like so. 1, 2. Now before we go any further, let's use the stone slab. Okay. And use the lectern. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, minor detail. This chair is going to be out of stone. And 1 slab for that part. And 2 slabs for the actual seat. Go back to your concrete. Fill in that part. Lovely, that's exactly what I wanted. Grab a lever, plop it there, and plop it there. Just for decoration, you know? Actually, grab your glowstone real quick. Chop those off. Put a little light underneath those slabs. Alright, now you don't need to use a beacon. I'm just doing it for looks and light. Your choice, really. Now, I'm curious about something. What happens if we put an armor stand there and give it yellow armor, since this is the yellow lion? Let's see here. Ooh. Now, is there a way to make this guy, this armor stand sitting down? I don't know. He seems kind of small for the size of this cockpit, you know what I'm saying? The only other option, can I just, yep. What if I take that out and just plop him in there? And just go bang, 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 bang. I don't know, your choice. Like that, or on top of this slab? On top of the slab. He's way too small to not have it there. Alright, so that, armor stand, armor. Yep. But I really wish that this armor stand had a way of sitting down. Anyway, hey, that's it. We did it. We're done. Oh my god. An hour and 48 minutes. I think this is my longest tutorial. Oop, we can fill this in too. Well, a big thank you to anyone who has actually listened and watched this entire hour 48 minutes. Oh boy, so thank you for that. And for those of you that say this is a little bit too long, yeah, I can agree with you. It was not my intention for this to be almost 2 hours long, so sorry about that. But on the plus side, I have 4 more lions to build. The blue lion is next, and with any luck, I can keep that much closer to an hour mark, or at the very least, hour and a half at the most. Anyway, thanks for watching. If anyone has built this thing or is planning on it, hey, leave a comment. Say, yo, I'm building this. It looks cool. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.